Hello everyone, welcome back. Now Osmo Mobile 6 has more automatic features than Osmo Mobile 5 and few other latest features. Further, you can know the pros and cons, unboxing section, features of Osmo Mobile 6, similar products that you can buy and how to buy Osmo Mobile 6. So let's begin. Osmo Mobile 6 has sleek and compact design, easy to carry it in pocket and unfold it when needed. Has a magnetic clip which attaches neatly to the holder. Osmo Mobile 6 boots up when it is unfolded, making it easy to start. It has 4 modes of operation called the follow mode, tilt lock mode, FPV mode and spin shot mode. These different modes of operation which can be switched by simply clicking the main button. You can record videos, take photos, take hyperlapse, time-lapse, linear zoom, pano, and learn new ways of making the media from the drafts in the story. Easily navigating controls with rotatable zoom button, built-in extension rod for easy selfie, gesture control to follow any human which can be started by shaking your hand and stopped in the similar way, active trap 5.0 which tracks any subject in the frame. You can draw an area on the screen to detect any subject and it will follow it. Or click the back adjust button once to form a central track area. The package comes with Osmo Mobile 6, magnetic phone clamp, grip tripod, power cable, storage pouch and documents. Now the pros and cons of DJI Osmo Mobile 6. Now a device can't be perfect, can it? Some might argue that Osmo Mobile 6 is the best gimbal out there, but if we are being realistic, there are some pros and cons to this device. If you plan on purchasing it, you should be aware of this so that you can make an informed decision. Let's look at the pros first. The Osmo Mobile 6 has great ergonomics. It is effortless to hold and is lightweight, which prevents excessive strain on your wrist. The controls are also well placed, meaning you can easily reach them without cramping your fingers. You also get an extension pole which is useful in getting specific shots. Although many not need it, there are certain kinds on low to ground shots that look best when filmed with extension pole. The Osmo Mobile 6 also has a long battery life, meaning you can take it out on excursions and adventures with you. The added feature bar also helps you keep track of the battery so that you know when it is about to finish. Most devices are challenging to use at the start. You don't understand the controls and everything seems confusing. However, the Osmo Mobile 6 has a very intuitive design and a speedy setup. If you own an iPhone, all you need to do is detach it, the gimbal will do the rest. You really can't ask for an easier or faster setup process. The controls are also convenient. There are also extra features to distract you from the main ones. The company really understood what controls are essential for a gimbal user and made them extremely accessible and within the reach of your fingers. No need to stretch your fingers or hold it awkwardly just to reach the control buttons. However, everything is not perfect with this device. You may struggle with limited planning range that this gimbal offers. Additionally, although the device is built to handle heavy phones, you may have some trouble with lightweight phones and they may be slightly unstable in the grip. The zoom wheel can also be sensitive and you may end up zooming when you do not mean to. Video stabilization is something most professional video makers choose, but when you are shooting on smartphones, which is by far are the most used devices to film videos on, because they are portable, convenient, extremely powerful, and everybody has it. To get high quality video stabilization and shake reducing technology, gimbals are a popular tool for smartphone media creators. There are many different kinds of gimbals on the market, but if you ask me, I prefer Osmo Mobile 6 now. It is the latest and best in its class. In this video, I will show you exactly why. When you open up the box, the Osmo Mobile 6 looks relatively identical to the Osmo Mobile 5, but this new and improved model is much darker in color. This gives it much more serious and professional look. Clipping your phone onto it makes the whole contraption look sleek. It is all not for show. This gimbal is steadier and has better build quality than its predecessors. When you unfold it, you will notice that it instantly powers on without you having to do anything. This is one of the new features called Quick Start. If you own an iPhone, the gimbal will attach magnetically, and once it is secured, it will automatically boot up the Mimo app, through which you can control it, play around with its features. If you boot the devices without the phone but with the magnetic clip attached, the clip will vibrate like some fly wings. Pretty cool, right? The Osmo Mobile 6 is designed to be convenient and make filmmaking with your phone easier than ever. It is extremely compact design, which means you can easily carry it in your pocket and unfold it when needed. The handle is also way more ergonomic than Mobile 5. It feels really good to hold, and the control placement is also superb. I can easily reach all the controls with ease, and shooting with one hand is no longer an hassle. The whole design of this gimbal is polished, and it gives off an air of professionalism and confidence that you can carry with you as you film. Now the features. This new gimbal is miles ahead of the previous one. Other than the design changes, you will also see a lot of cool new features that just enhances the experience. One of these features is a new statue screen. You can find this screen right above the controls. It is not exactly a screen, but rather a series of LED illuminated symbols. At first glance, they may not be very useful, but they show you important statuses that allow you to monitor your use. You can see your battery status, shooting mode, recording tally. If you use apps like Filmic Pro, then these features will be a lifesaver. There is also a new wheel on the left side that can be used for manual focus control or zoom. This wheel replaces the slider that was found on Osmo Mobile 5. The joystick is also much more pronounced. It has steadier edges that allow a better grip and more precise control. Though the pull-out selfie stick is not a new feature, it is definitely worth mentioning because it helps achieve certain angles such as low to ground tracking shots. Software and performance. With the rise of TikTok, Instagram, Reels and bite-sized content, vertical videos have come into fashions. Osmo Mobile 6 supports such video filming because it can be moved into a vertical position that allows you to film in this orientation. Additionally, when the device is booted, it automatically shifts into vertical mode. However, you can double-click the camera switch button to switch it to horizontal mode. The motors of Osmo Mobile 6 have also been upgraded and enhanced to handle heavier phones. With phones becoming heavier and heavier, this is a very welcome upgrade. No longer you have to deal with unpleasant shaky footage shot on a gimbal that can handle heavier phones. One of the most notable features of the Osmo Mobile 6 is its variety of recording modes. These include follow mode, tilted lock mode, FPV mode, and split shot mode. All these modes have their own uses, and you may need to change modes to get the perfect shot. Let's take a deeper look at these symbols. Follow mode is the default and the one you probably use the most. It offers general stability, allowing you to film smoothly. The tilt locked mode keeps camera horizontal regardless of how you move the gimbal. There is also a FPV mode that assigns all three axes to follow one subject, no matter where and how the subject moves. The gimbal ensures that it stays in frame. The last mode is pin shot mode, which is perfect for getting circular motion shots when you need to rotate the camera left and right. Regardless of the mode you choose, the stabilization of Osmo Mobile 6 is excellent. You will have no problem capturing beautiful shots that seems professionally filmed. A quick reminder before we further continue our video, if you have enjoyed the video so far, consider subscribing as we frequently upload such tech related information and educational videos. Let's continue. To make the hardware of this gimbal even more useful, you can pair it with DJI Mimo app. It works with the hardware and pushes the result to the next level. It contains many valuable features that makes filming easier than ever. The most prominent features include short guides, tutorials, and a follow mode called Active Track 5.0. If you are using an iPhone, you can make use of the quick launch feature. One of the main selling points of this app is Active Track 5.0. Using this tool, you can select a subject in the viewfinder and the gimbal will ensure that the subject stays in the frame. It will follow the motions of the object even if it moves fast or makes sudden motions. The subject need not be human. You can select your dog, cat or any pet as the subject and the gimbal will happily keep track of their movement, and the result will be gorgeous video of your pet. There is also an option to turn on gesture control. This feature is handy when filming yourself because you can simply use gestures to start recording, track your movements and so on. Now similar products in this price range and you can use for. If the cons of this gimbal bother you, the market of the gimbal is vast and there are many different options that you can choose from. The DJI RSC2 is an outstanding gimbal that is highly rated and well loved in tech community. The ZU Bibble 2 and the ZU Crane 2S are also excellent options to choose from. The DJI has a strong grip on the smartphone gimbal market and for good reasons. The gimbals are excellent in terms of hardware and software quality and no company has been able to catch up with them. The Osmo Mobile 6 is no exception. The gimbal has everything from well-loved Osmo Mobile 5 plus a bunch of new features you didn't even know you needed. Do you think this gimbal is worth it? Will you be purchasing it? Tell us in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. See you in the next one. Make sure to check the links in the video description to buy it from there. That could help the channel tremendously. So bye and take care and thanks for watching.